Welcome to Focus English with Cece.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Focus English with Cece. We are so happy to have you join us today. Whether you are listening in the morning, the afternoon, or the evening, we hope you are having a wonderful day. I'm Cece.
Hi, everyone. It is great to be back here with you. I am Tom, and as always, I am joined by the wonderful Cece. How are you doing today, Cece?
I am doing fantastic, Tom. Thank you for asking. Actually, I am feeling a little bit hungry right now. My stomach is making some noise. And that is actually perfect because today we are diving into a topic that everyone loves. It is a topic that everyone needs. Today, we are talking about cooking.
Cooking. My great love, and sometimes my greatest fear.
Your fear? Oh no! Well, today we are going to fix that fear. We are going to talk about kitchens, cooking techniques, and maybe even a few cooking disasters.
That sounds a lot of fun. I definitely have some disasters to share.
I can't wait to hear them. But first, we have a very quick and important reminder for our amazing listeners. If you want to improve your English, please hit that subscribe button right now.
Yes, please do. Click like on this video, subscribe to our channel, and share this episode with a friend. Maybe share it with a friend who loves food. Your support truly helps us keep going and making these lessons for you.
Thank you so much, everyone. Now, Tom, are you ready to get started?
I am ready. Let's go to the kitchen.
Okay, Tom, let's start with a very simple question. Be honest with me. Do you like to cook or are you a takeout person? Do you prefer to order food from a restaurant?
That is a difficult question. I think I want to like cooking, but honestly, cooking is often very stressful for me.
Stressful? Why is it stressful?
Well, I am always worrying. I am always thinking, did I add too much salt? Is the fire too hot? Is the food burning? It feels like a race against time. I feel like I'm running a marathon in my kitchen.
Oh, Tom, that does not sound relaxing.
It is not. And it's worse because I live with 3 roommates. Our kitchen is very small. Sometimes everyone wants to cook dinner at the same time. I am trying to cut onions. My roommate Jack is trying to boil water. My other roommate is trying to wash dishes. It is chaos.
I understand the problem. It sounds like there are too many cooks in the kitchen.
Too many cooks in the kitchen. What do you mean? Do you mean literally? Because yes, there are 3 people.
Well, yes, but I'm using an idiom. It's a very common English phrase. We say, too many cooks spoiled the broth. Or for short, we just say, too many cooks in the kitchen.
Too many cooks spoil the broth. Can you explain that a little more? What is broth?
Broth is like a soup base. It is the water with meat or vegetable flavor. The idiom means this. If too many people try to control one project, or if too many people try to do the same task at the same time, the result will be bad. It creates confusion.
Oh, I get it. If 3 people try to make the same soup, one person adds salt, the second person adds more salt, the third person adds sugar, and the soup, the broth, is ruined.
Exactly. Too many cooks spoil the broth.
That is exactly my life. I prefer to be alone in the kitchen. When I'm alone, I can focus. But what about you, Cece? Do you feel stressed when you cook?
Oh, definitely not. I definitely like to cook. For me, it is very relaxing.
Really?
Yes. Imagine this. It is the end of a long day. I am tired. I go to the kitchen. I put on some soft music. I start chopping vegetables. Chop, chop, chop. It is very rhythmic. It is my moment of peace.
Wow, I wish I felt that way. For me, chopping vegetables is just work. Maybe my problem is that I don't know what I'm doing. I just stand there and guess.
You just guess? Tom, that is dangerous.
I know. I just throw things in the pot and hope it tastes good.
Okay, I think we found the problem. You cannot just guess. You need a plan. Let's talk about your guessing method. You told me earlier that you tried to make soup last month. How did that go?
Oh, the soup. That was a sad day.
Tell us the story. What happened? Come on, share your cooking disaster. It's a great learning experience for our listeners.
Okay, so I wanted to be healthy. Soup sounds so healthy, right?
Yes, soup is very healthy.
I went to the store. I bought carrots, potatoes, and celery. I came home. I cut them into big pieces. I put them in a big pot with water, and I boiled them.
Okay, that sounds correct so far. Then what?
I waited for 30 minutes. Then I put the soup in a bowl and gave it to my sister.
And did she like it?
She took one spoon. Her face changed. She looked at me and said, Tom, this is interesting.
Interesting. That's the polite word for bad. Tom, what did it taste like?
It tasted like hot water with wet vegetables. It had no flavor.
Tom, did you add salt? Did you add pepper? Did you use chicken stock or vegetable stock?
No, I forgot to measure anything. I forgot the spices. I just used plain water.
Oh, Tom, that is why we need a recipe.
A recipe.
Yes, a recipe is your map for food, Tom. It is a set of instructions. It tells you exactly what food you need and exactly what to do.
A map for food. I like that idea.
A recipe has two parts. First, it lists the ingredients.
Ingredients. These are the things I buy at the store.
Correct. Carrots, onions, salt, pepper, oil, chicken. These are ingredients. Second, the recipe tells you the steps. Step 1, cut the onions. Step 2, heat the oil. If you follow the recipe, you will not make hot water soup again.
You know, I don't always measure. I just guess. I think, maybe this is enough salt. That is probably my problem.
Yes, in cooking, you need to be careful. But this brings up an interesting point. There's a difference between cooking and baking.
What is the difference? Cooking and baking both happen in the kitchen.
True, but they are very different skills. People say that baking is like science.
Science? Like chemistry?
Exactly. When you bake a cake or a bread, you must measure. You must be exact. If the recipe says 2 cups of flour, you cannot use 3 cups. If you change the ingredients, the cake will not rise. It will be hard like a rock.
I see. So baking is strict. You must follow the rules.
Yes, but cooking is more like art. You can be more flexible. If you are making a stew and you like carrots, you can add more carrots. It's okay.
That is good to know. I like flexibility.
But Tom, even if you are flexible, you need to do one thing. My best tip for you is to always taste your food as you go.
Taste as I go. What does that mean?
It means you don't wait until dinner is served to try the food. While the food is in the pot, take a small spoon. Taste it.
So I can check the flavor.
Exactly. Ask yourself, Does this need salt? If yes, add a little salt. Taste it again. Does this need pepper? Add pepper. You are testing the food while you cook it.
That is brilliant. With my soup, I waited until the end. It was too late to fix it.
Right. If you taste as you go, you can fix mistakes before you serve the food.
Okay, I will remember that. Use a recipe and taste as I go. But Cece, I have another problem. My kitchen is very empty. I don't have many things.
What do you have?
I only have one knife, and it is very dull. It is not sharp. And I have one old pot. That's it.
Oh dear, Tom. You need some basic tools. Cooking is hard if you don't have the right tools. First, let's talk about your knife. A dull knife is actually dangerous.
Wait, a dull knife is dangerous? I thought a sharp knife was dangerous because it can cut you easily.
That is a common mistake. Think about it. If your knife is dull, you have to push very hard to cut a potato. When you push hard, the knife can slip. If it slips, you can cut your finger.
Oh, that makes sense.
But if you have a sharp knife, it cuts the food easily. You don't have to push hard. It is safer. So you need a sharp knife and a good cutting board.
Okay, sharp knife, cutting board. What else?
You need a pan for frying. And since you want simple cooking, do you eat rice?
I love rice. I eat rice almost every day.
Then you need a rice cooker. A rice cooker is a game changer.
A game changer? You mean it changes everything?
Yes, it makes life so much easier. You put the rice in, you put the water in, you press one button, and you wait.
I love that. Rice, water, button, wait. Simple technology. I am a fan of simple technology.
It is perfect for you. The rice cooker churns off automatically. You never burn the rice.
Okay, I'm making a shopping list. Sharp knife, cutting board, pan, rice cooker. Now, let's talk about the actions, the verbs.
Good idea. Let's review the actions we talked about in your soup story. What did you do to the water?
I heated the water until it was very hot. I boiled it.
Correct. To boil. That is when water reaches 100 degrees Celsius. It has big bubbles. We boil pasta, we boil potatoes, we boil eggs.
Okay, boil. And what about my favorite breakfast? I love eggs in the morning.
What is your go-to meal, your favorite easy meal?
My go-to is scrambled eggs. I think I have mastered the technique.
Oh, what is your secret?
The secret is low heat. My mom taught me that. If the fire is too hot, the eggs get dry. But with low heat, they are soft.
That is excellent advice. And what action are you doing? You are not boiling the eggs in water. You are cooking them in a pan with oil or butter.
That is frying. You fry an egg.
Perfect. So we have boil and fry.
I feel like I'm learning a lot today. Boil, fry, recipe, ingredients, tools.
You are doing great, Tom.
You know, Cece, I feel confident. I feel brave.
Oh, I like confident, Tom.
I think I want to try a new recipe tonight. I saw a video on the internet. I want to make beef Wellington.
Beef Wellington? Tom, are you serious?
Yes, it looks delicious. It has beef and mushrooms and fancy pastry bread wrapped around it. I think I can do it.
Tom, listen to me. Beef Wellington is one of the most difficult dishes in the world. Professional chefs find it hard. It takes hours to make.
Really? It looked fast in the video.
That is because the video was sped up. Tom, I think you are biting off more than you can chew.
I am biting off more than I can chew? Well, I hope to chew the beef. What does that idiom mean?
It is a great food idiom. To bite off more than you can chew. Imagine you take a giant bite of a sandwich. The bite is too big. You cannot chew it. You cannot swallow it. It is too much.
Okay, I can imagine that.
Ideally, it means you are trying to do a task that is too difficult for you. You're trying to do too much.
Ah, I understand. So, trying to cook a professional fancy dinner when I can barely make soup is biting off more than I can chew.
Exactly. Don't start with the hardest thing. Start small. Build your confidence first.
You're right. I don't want another disaster. So, if beef Wellington is too hard, what should I cook? What is a good beginner recipe?
I have a challenge for you. I want you to try to roast some potatoes.
Roast? Is that different from frying?
Yes, frying is on the stove, in a pan. Roasting is in the oven.
Okay. The oven.
You take some potatoes, cut them into small cubes, put them on a metal tray, put some oil on them, and what is the most important thing?
Salt.
Yes, salt and pepper. Put them in the oven. The hot air cooks them. This is called roasting.
That sounds easy. Just potatoes, oil, salt, and the oven.
Yes, when you roast vegetables, they become sweet and crispy. It is delicious. It is much better than your boiled vegetable soup.
Roast potatoes. That sounds like a wonderful goal. I will try that this week. Thank you, Chef CC.
You are very welcome, Assistant Chef Tom. We have covered so much information today. This was a very full episode.
Yes, my brain is full of food vocabulary. Can we review the important words before we finish? I want to make sure I remember them.
That is a great idea. Let's do a quick review for our listeners. I will ask you a question, and you give me the answer.
Okay, I am ready.
Question 1. What do we call the list of instructions that tells you how to cook a meal?
That is a recipe. It's the map.
Correct. Question 2. What do we call the individual food items like milk, eggs, and sugar that you need for the recipe?
Those are the ingredients.
Perfect. Question 3. What cooking action means heating water to 100 degrees Celsius with bubbles?
That is to boil.
And what action means cooking food in the oven with hot air?
That is to roast, like my future roast potatoes.
Excellent. And finally, let's review our 2 idioms.
Okay.
When there are too many people in the kitchen and they are causing confusion, we say,
Too many cooks spoil the broth, or just too many cooks in the kitchen.
and if you try to do something that is way too difficult for your skill level, we say,
You are biting off more than you can chew.
you got it. Tom, I think you are ready to go back to the kitchen.
I think so too. I'm going to buy a sharp knife and some potatoes. No more guessing. I will follow a recipe.
That makes me happy. Cooking doesn't have to be complicated. It can be simple and fun.
And delicious.
Yes, and delicious.
Well, that's all the time we have for today. But before we go, we want to hear from you.
Yes, please tell us in the comments, what is your favorite simple meal to cook?
We need your simple recipe ideas for me. I need more ideas than just eggs and potatoes. Please help me. We love reading your comments.
Thank you so much for joining us on Focus English with Cece. Keep practicing, keep cooking, and don't forget to taste as you go.
Bye, everyone. Happy cooking and happy speaking.
Goodbye. See you next time.